2019 Africa Cup of Nations Group E clash with South Africa tomorrow. They are all nursing one form of injury or the other. Now, speaking at the media party in Uyo yesterday, the Franco-German gaffer, however, stressed that he had no choice but to adapt to the situation by bringing younger players into the Super Eagles. Not to fear, I'm sure those lads will deliver. In the meantime, Scottish Premiership side Hibernian have completed the signing of Nigeria defender from champion Celtic. Yes, this move follows Ambrose impressing during his loan spell for the club as he helped them clinch the Scottish Championship title and promotion to the top division. Yes, Ambrose, who's just 28, found regular playing time difficult to come by at Celtic and was sent out on a short loan spell in March, which has now paid dividends. He played 8 times for Hibernian, scoring 1 goal to impress coach Neil Lennon to take signing him on a permanent basis. Alright, we're moving. No time to dilly-dally this morning as we go to England, where Chelsea could reportedly stand to lose millions with the transfer of Diego Costa this summer, as their desire to move him on has been made public. The Spain international has been strongly linked with a £40 million move to AC Milan after he revealed Antonio Conte had told him it's not in his plans for next season. This could prove a risky move by the Blues after another fine season in front of goal for Costa, whose performances helped fire the club to a second Premier League title in 3 seasons. And worse yet, Costa may have grounds to claim a loyalty bonus for being publicly forced out of Stamford Bridge this summer.
The other day I received a message from Antonio Conte that said I was not part of his plans. At the moment I'm a Chelsea player because I have a contract, but the coach doesn't want me there.
Yes, the coach doesn't want me there, reiterating what we broke down yesterday. And of course, you know, so many here saying, oh, are you sure Costa was in line? Well, now you know. And from Chelsea, we go to Arsenal, where right back Hector Bellerin has tweeted to assure fans not to worry about him sealing a summer transfer to Barcelona. The Spain international has been strongly linked with a big money move to the new camp after surprise recent stories suggesting he'd agreed terms on a move. Now, Arsenal fans will be delighted with this latest update, however, which is surely a message to Gunners to ignore the speculation, as he's going nowhere. He's staying right there. Bellerin started his career at Barcelona before joining Arsenal as a youngster, and he has come on in leaps and bounds at the Emirates Stadium since being handed a first-team breakthrough by Arsene Wenger back in 2014-2015. The 22-year-old has since insisted he remains loyal to the Gunners boss for giving him his big break, and only recently signed a new long-term contract, keeping him at the club until the year 2023. All right, let's talk about Harry Kane. He has revealed his Ballon d'Or aspirations, but admits he must achieve international success like Cristiano Ronaldo. Kane finished Tottenham's season with the Premier League's Golden Boot after scoring 29 goals, taking his tally to 75 in the competition over the last 3 campaigns. That's more than any other player. Reigning Ballon d'Or holder Ronaldo once again fired Real Madrid to La Liga in the 2016-2017 season, but Kane is also looking to mirror the former Manchester United forward's record on the international stage with Portugal. The Spurs striker is expected to lead the line for England when they take on Scotland in their World Cup qualifier on Saturday, and he knows reaching Russia 2018 is vital for his own personal objectives. Ronaldo scored twice in Real's 4-1 win over Juve to secure the club's 12th Champions League victory earlier this month, and Kane believes the big game consistency is what sets the Portugal captain apart. Yes, action, still going on. Yes, Dominic Solanke and Ademola Lookman inspired England as they came from behind to defeat Italy 3-1 to reach the FIFA Under-20 World Cup final for the first time. Paul Simpson's young Lions suffered an early setback as Riccardo Orsolini gave the Italians a 2nd-minute lead in South Korea, but 2 goals from Liverpool summer signing Solanke, either side of a strike from Everton youngster Lookman, booked England's place in Sunday's final against Venezuela. It means an England men's team have reached the final of a World Cup for the first time since 1966. Yes, don't be surprised, don't be bemused. I might be saying Solanke, I might be saying Lookman, but don't be surprised I'm mentioning England in the same breath. Yes, it's still action right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla for Rilla. Let's take a break, but before then, let's let you know that Wayne Rooney is given serious consideration to see out the rest of his contract at Manchester United, which has just 1 year to run with the option of a further year. Now, while Rooney will not make a final decision on his future until he returns from a family holiday, the transfer window here and in China opens at the start of July. You remember, it is understood the choice to stay at Old Trafford is becoming increasingly attractive. A return to Everton is looking unlikely, not least because any interest from the Goodison Park club does not extend to going anywhere close to matching Rooney's current £250,000 a week wage beside that. £250,000. That's a lot of money to want to just say, okay, you know what? Let's try something else. That's a lot of lolly. All right, let's take that breather. When we return, we'll bring in the analysts, and then, of course, you can join us. It is Football 360 Degrees.
It comes from the studios to you, and from you to the studios. It's Hard Tackle. Advance your reasons. Speak and be heard. Let it out the hard way. It could be you against us or another listener. Hard Tackle.
Weekdays, 8:15 a.m.
Only the strong survive.
Welcome back. It is a beautiful, freaky, fabulous Friday morning right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM, your champions now. We're talking football, and it's happening on so many fronts, locally, internationally, in East, West, North and South, England, Italy, Spain. Well, let's pick it up. 0700 That is the number to dial. And of course, you can tweet at 889 Brilla FM on the Facebook fan page Sports Radio Brilla. Fort Rilla is very much available. If you're anywhere close to where you can listen and watch live, then you should. www.brilla.net is where you need to go to. I say good morning to Elegbeta One. I say good morning to the elder Chudozie Okoroja. I say good morning to Mr. Kingsley Idehe. Gentlemen, it's a freaky fabulous Friday.
Yes, good morning to you, Jiggy. And that man called Wayne Rooney, if you earn 99.5 million, as a matter of fact, 99,563,000.
So you've been doing that's what you were doing there. You were converting 250
in a month. That's 398 million.
Please
That's
don't depress Mr. Idehe.
Why would I depress him? I'm helping him. So that he could buy ball and boot for a picking now. And boy get now, so that's a jackpot. You know, then you want to go to Everton.
Even if you have a girl, you can do the same thing.
Then they get that kind of salary.
Well,
yeah, then they get that kind of salary. Not let them deceive you. When they not go play match, they come back tell they say they don't say they go win. Then they not call the protest for street.
£10,000 is a lot of money as well.
And then they get 10,000. Then they get 10,000 pounds weekly. They go play Nations Cup, come back now, tell they say they're not expected to win.
So if she gets to sign for
Like the Man City ladies.
Exactly. Okay.
yeah.
I'm looking at all of you, and my mouth is. Are you so? I don't know. You're so jaded that you don't think by the time your daughter gets to that age, you won't have been able to do better for her than
What is better than
What do you mean?
football? Is there anything better?
What do you mean?
There's so many. I mean, what are you saying?
I'm not. My children are not gonna play ball. I'm not there.
Let me say one.
For the sake of the argument. For the sake of the argument, what is wrong?
There's one thing I can tell you for a fact.
Neymar's father is more famous than the father of anybody in
keep
Brazil.
growing. In the past 10 years, football has been growing, and football will continue to grow.
That's true.
And in the 10 years of recession,
it doesn't mean
in the 10 years of global recession,
no,
in the 10 years of global recession,
Other sports. When you say other sports, what kind of sports are you talking about?
When you take a look at
football.
Okay, we're talking football. I don't even want to bring in other sports into it. All right. We'll revisit this later on. All right, yes, indeed. We're talking about Wayne Rooney. And I'm going to start it off with Wayne Rooney because I broke that one to you. Looking very, very attractive. He's staying on at Manchester United. But then it's one thing for Wayne Rooney to want to stay. It's another thing for the manager and the club side to say, okay, we'll accommodate you. Now, if Rooney wants to say, will he be accommodated at Manchester United going into another season?
You know, if they could accommodate Bastian Schweinsteiger, I mean, Bastian Schweinsteiger signed for Man United, but when Mourinho came in, he didn't really have playing time, and the man looked around and said, you know what, it's better for me to play in that Fidas team and see out my contract than to go to any other club, because Man United, whether you like it or not, they give out big money, and the man has seen that at his age, no club side will be willing to dole out £250,000 a week, 398 million, like the Legbete said. So when Rooney has, of course, looked at the whole thing,
let's add it to the mix, because we're talking about this one before we came into the studio, and it's about the same Manchester United and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Now, it remains unlikely that they will sign, Zlatan Ibrahimovic a new contract when his current deal expires later this summer, and he could announce his release on Friday. I want you to think about it. We're not going to talk about it now because, we're going to break it down later on. But think about it, and then we'll revisit this topic. But going back to Wayne Rooney, I know Alex still wants to say something about that.
I think as a businessman, now we're only not to look for anything in football anymore. National team career don't end. It's obvious. They don't give out enforced retirement. So he knows that at the club side to have won everything I need to win. Now add the Europa to it, it means if he's won everything he needs to win at that level. So there is no ambition again. And then if there is one motivation to move to somewhere else again within England, since he no one go outside England, for B say maybe the club will offer a bigger thing. Now if he go to another club, they go struggle relegation, they go expect him to play more. The talk, the media go down on his head. Instead of him to face that one, make it just Sukuma stay the position where don't they used to for Manchester United, sit on the bench, collect that huge amount of money without any headache. I think if on a business or for a business decision, Weron is doing well.
Yes, he's doing well from a business perspective. But what about the other things? We'll find out. And of course, phone lines wasn't already, but then we'll hold on because there's still so much to talk about. Now, let's come back home. We should have started it from there. But then the issue of money, when ego enters, you have to quickly get.
You already started at home before.
Yeah, exactly. But then let's come back home because it's tomorrow. Yes, we're taking on Bafana. And here's Gerard Raw, who has admitted missing key players. John Obi Mikel, Kali Keme, Victor Moses, Leon Balogun. And he says, I missed the slides. Of course, not to say that he won't, make do with the youngsters that he has. So, if you could, hypothetically speaking now, would you say that the youngsters that we have would have offered more than the experienced hands that the coach says he is missing?
Truth of the matter, whether you like it or not, you look at talking about the names that he's called right now, Leon Balogun. The unfortunate thing about Leon is that he keeps getting injured. But one thing that really makes me happy is the fact that when you look at this new breed of players, there seems to be that hunger. There seems to be that passion to want to play for a man like Gennard Raw. And every single player that has been asked to tell you that Gennard Raw has improved the Super Eagles, from Onazi to even Osimhen to Kelechi Iheanacho. This is a man who really knows. Like John Ogu was here and he said Gennard Raw has one thing that really impressed him. He keeps the stats of every single player playing abroad for the national team. And when you have that kind of a man as a coach, you really know that the man knows what he's doing. Yes, of course, we missed players like John Obi Mikel, his experience, of course. You can't buy experience in the market. You look at, of course, Leon Balogun, who has been doing well, if not for injuries. But when you look at the recent friendlies, I think we still have, cause to be happy because
we have this last.
Yes, Mikel Ago doing well, Chinedu Awaziem, William Trustekong, and then you also want to look at the new entries, Tyrone Ibuyi, Olarinwaju Kayode, Henry Onyekuru. I think the future is bright for the national team.
Future is bright.
It's so amazing that our time of failure culminated with the time of arrival for many talents. For 10 years, we struggle with having a very good midfield. And I always struggle with the fact that our most creative player is playing Majaku Bajami football in Chelsea. Majaku Bajami football in Chelsea. And I was always sad about it. And all of a sudden now, defensive midfield alone, the coach will get a headache. John Ogu is there. He just won the league in Israel. And the performance the guy they put, not giant, it's a block. It's a pillar on its own. One of those pillars that Samson had to push to fall the temple of Philistine. What's it called? Onaze is not big, but he walks like Edgar Davis. Wilfred, gentle giant, but his boss sense is some years ahead of him. He reminds you of Olise. Olise is a better version in the sense that Olisa can pick a pass even in the market square. You understand me? In Tinubu Square, it will pick a pass and it will go accurately to the person it wants the pass to go to. But if you look at these three players, they are fantastic. And then up front, Tebo, Oyekuru, Kayode Olarinwaju, it will be Iheanacho, Simon. God,
abundant.
Never
talent.
been this good, and they are within the same age bracket, from 19 to 27. Say whatever you want to say by official age or not official age. They are pretty young. So in missing Leon Balogun, yes, we're missing him. The goalkeeper situation, we're also missing Kali Keme, because to me it brings some calmness to that goal line. But the fact that the coach has been able to bring in comradeship in the team, get them to work together and bond together, and see them every time they're smiling and laughing, tells me the future is bright. So we need Gogo to work.
Yes, the future is bright, yes indeed, and don't be surprised that yes, much of our talk this morning will be dominated by what will go down tomorrow. We're patriotic, we're Nigerians, we love football, so how can we not talk about what's going down tomorrow? Phone lines are buzzing. Let's bring you on board. 0700 0000889. Hello, good morning to you, somebody.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, bros.
Yeah.
The studio's here and Mr. Ide Anthony is not here today.
Oh, all right. Good morning, guys. This is Abiola calling from Ablegba.
Let's hear from you, Abiola.
Tomorrow game is going to be a wonderful game for Super Eagles because you can see all our players now, they are very, very fine and they are fit to go. So, and for the South Africa coach, we are doing very, very tough, talking tough, and I want our guys to just keep silent tomorrow. So God bless you. Good night.
Thank you so much. God bless you too. Delightful morning to you. And yes, it's Football 360 Degrees, a freaky fabulous Friday edition. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning. Yeah.
Morning.
Good morning, everybody in the house.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is KB Henry. KB, how you guys doing?
We're doing good, KB.
My okay. You see, Nigeria tomorrow we go disganga, discombobulate, we go humiliate, disgrace. What the only time they used to draw with Nigeria was the only game Nigeria needed to win to advance for the tomorrow. We'll spare their names tomorrow. But for the guys that are playing here, I've never been this happy. When I listen to I'm not good at following Nigerian players for real. But when I listen to their analysis, my belly, if I don't drink tea with the put excess sugar right now, and my temperature don't high. Have a nice day, guys.
All right, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Very, very high. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Thank you very much. Hillary, I'm going to be calling for the brother.
How are you doing today, Pa Hillary?
Thank you, I'm fine. Definitely, Ross said the truth. We really miss Mikel Odi, Lord Balogo, Victor Moses, and Kali Keme. Mostly Kali Keme and Lord Balogo. And the Liberty said, in our midfield, we have never getting it so good like this because it was only Mikel before, after the defeat of Olise. But now God has given us 4 midfielders at the time, that we don't have a problem in that area. And in terms of ball carrier, like Amokachi, we have it in the career table. And this is a league between the midfield and the attackers. And let us see that these young attackers like Ojeku and another one, they will live up to the billing of what they represent in that clause.
Okay.
If that is the case, now Nigeria will have a solid team. And let us say that tomorrow will be a rain-free day because rain will make them not to give their best, but it will be bright today, tomorrow in Jesus' name. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. Yes, Sports Radio 88.9 Real FM predicting not just the outcome of a game, but also the weather conditions. Hello, good morning.
Mr. King, how are you this morning?
Very fine, thank you.
Mr. King, how are you? Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Morning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, everybody is not talking about some Moses. I'm very, very sad on that guy, honestly. Anytime that we need this guy Moses, we come up to we have an injury, this and that. But if Chelsea plays tomorrow, we saw you playing football. I don't understand. So I want to see all the players tomorrow. Without him, we will still play football. But this thing that is doing to us is not good. So I wish Nigeria all the best. Tomorrow we will be there 3-0.
Right. Thank you so much. I think the perspective we need to look at that
I don't think Victor Moses is doing anything to us.
Exactly.
Victor Moses is repeating exactly what Osaze did prior to 2013. So it's not big deal.
And it's not even an issue.
It's not a surprise.
It's not even an issue. I have more than enough people
inconsequential,
to any game that we want to play.
Because at the end of the day, it was Osaze that was a loser. We won the Nations Cup in 2013. He came to the World Cup in 2014 and couldn't add any value. That's just the truth. So not a big deal.
Sports Radio 88.9 Real FM. Real. Squeezing one final call. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, good man.
Good morning, bro.
Yeah, this is Victor. Thanks for Empire.
Talk to us, Victor. No, Gremlin's got to him. On Twitter, FM Ulubayo Elusaki says the Super Eagles will miss the experience of Mikel, Carl, Moses, and co. But I still believe the young side will get the maximum points. All right, and that's just the spirit. And that's how we wrap it up today. A Freaky Fabulous Friday edition of Football 360 Degrees. Not to worry, this game is tomorrow. When we return, when this program returns on Monday, to be to talk about how we took them to the cleaners, definitely, and that's the prayer. Yes, indeed. All right, the action continues on Sports Radio 88.9 Real FM. Your champions, Dallas, pick up the papers to find out what they're serving for a sport delicious breakfast on the sports pages. Freaky Fabulous Friday at Dollar Champion Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Time to check out what the papers are about this morning. As we say, today's edition of Sports Pages. I am Victor. Okay, we get started with the New Telegraph. First headline here says, Bafana skipper, Eagles big but slow. No pressure or tension in camp, says Raw. Bafana not scared of Eagles, Baxter. South Africa, no pushovers, Ejejile. Halep, Ostapenko, reach French Open final. Have Formula 2 groom champions, Kylie Thomas. On Under 20 World Cup, Nigerians send England into final. And to the Guardian this morning, first headline here says, I'm not under pressure, says Gonna Raw. And this one says, Aubameyang, Mbappe, top transfer wish lists. Ahmed Musa, not worried by Ramadan fast, agrees to Fenerbahce move. Nigeria, South Africa in grudge match. Spurs hot shot, Kane reveals Ballon d'Or dream. Ademola Lookman, Dominic Solanke blast England into Under 20 World Cup final. And to the Punch, we are not afraid of Eagles, Bafana. I cost Vladimir defeat to Joshua, Vitaly Klitschko. Serbian papers lament Djokovic decline. Messi to wed sweetheart in Rosario. Lookman, Solanke fire England into World Cup final. Ronaldo is highest paid athletes, Forbes. And to the Vanguard, wonderful Raw has United Eagles in Didi. Baxter will silence Uyo crowd. Efe Ambrose signs 2-year deal with Hebanian. Messi to wed sweetheart in Rosario. And these are the headlines and a home front to move straight to the international scene where we have headlines coming in this morning as we get started with the Daily Mail. And the first headline here says, Conte's rogue text message will cost Chelsea millions. Blues board stunned by Costa comments after manager took the matter into his own hands. Rui could stay at United. Captain is seriously weighing up sitting on £250,000 a week deal at Old Trafford. Sanchez, my agent is looking for the best option for me. Arsenal star reveals latest on his future as big buyers loom. Murray looking to stall the diesel for spot in French Open final. World number one has to halt Wawrinka's acceleration. After Liverpool row, Southampton wants £70 million for Van Dijk and hope they can hold off Chelsea and City. Kane, I want to win the Ballon d'Or. Sports striker gunning for Ronaldo and Messi as he aims for world-class status. US anti-doping, turn up the heat on personal physician of Farah's coach Salazar as investigation nears end. Froome is ready to extend Sky deal by 2 years despite recent issues surrounding the team. Allen says Wales don't need Bale to beat Serbia as he backs Arsenal star Ramsey to inspire victory. Joe Allen there. And to the Metro, Conte blunder could cost Chelsea millions in Costa transfer. Manchester United could revive Antoine Griezmann transfer interest due to Alvaro Morata complications. Simona Halep reaches second French Open final by beating Karina Pliskova. Paul Pogba at odds with Manchester United over Zlatan Ibrahimovic decision. Chelsea fans are fuming. Liverpool were allowed to sign Dominic Solanke after Under 20 World Cup brace. Paulo Dybala's agent breaks silence on Manchester United transfer speculation. Alvaro Morata gives cryptic response to James Rodriguez's question after Manchester United interest. Class. Messi praises phenomenal rival Cristiano Ronaldo. And to mark out this morning, some quick headlines right there. The first one here says, Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo outdoors himself every year. Zidane will only sign Mbappe if Bale leaves Real Madrid. Asensio, leave Real Madrid? My goal is to be a starter. Casillas tempted by La Liga return. And these are the headlines we have this morning on Sports Pages right here, Sports Radio 88.9 FM. For details of this and many more, you can pick up this papers and find out what they are saying and for other stories. But also, you can log on to our website, Brela.net, for the best of stories on the home front on the international scene, as well as some major talking points, betting tips, live videos, live streaming of the action right here on Brela.net. Also, you can follow on Twitter at 889BrelaFM and on Facebook, facebook.com/889BrelaFM for the best of stories on the home front on the international scene, as well as make contributions on the major talking points on our timeline and fan page on these platforms. Thanks for being a part of it this morning. Sports Pages will make a return again when the new week gets in here Monday to Friday, God willing. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. I am Victor Ohani. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and good luck to the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
88.9.
They've taken the lead.
Brilla FM.
Madam the madam. Oh, I am very hungry. I'm very thirsty. In short, I want to buy food.
Yes, Oga.
I want better jollof rice with orishi. Give me the one in that corner, the shaki in the middle. Supported by chicken that has passed through fire and soaked pepper well.
Okay. Anything else, Oga?
Yes, so don't forget my ice cold Coca-Cola.
Feeling really hungry? Refresh your meal with 60 cl plastic bottle Coca-Cola with or without sugar. 150 naira only.
Have you tried the new Opera Mini browser? Get the latest news, football, and celebrity gist. Browse faster. Download more of your favorite videos. Block those started raining ads. Extend your data and increase your browsing time. There's more with Opera Mini. So what are you waiting for? Upgrade and browse all day, every day with Opera Mini. Download Opera Mini now on Google Play.
Every day, identify your station. 88.9 FM.
Hard tackle, yes. It's always stormy and the weak gets hurt. Hard tackle, yes. Hard tackle, yes. It's always stormy.
Yes, it is Sports Radio, 88.9 Bill FM, your champions, Dala Freaky Fabulous Friday edition. And we are on the hard tackle floor. It's time to do battle. It's time to trade punches to find out who has a weak jaw and who's got a topsy-turvy solar plexus. Yes, Paul Pogba appears to be at odds with Manchester United. We're driving straight in. Yes, over their decision not to offer Zlatan Ibrahimovic a new contract. It is widely understood the Red Devils will not offer the striker new terms with an announcement that he is being released coming potentially as soon as later today. Yes, that might be released. It will be a bold call from the club considering the former PSG and Barcelona striker netted 28 goals in all competitions during the 2016-2017 campaign. However, on the flip side, he has sustained a serious injury that could keep him out of action until at least the middle of next season. Now, considering he is on an incredibly high wage, the club are thought to think it will be financial madness to keep him on at £367,000 a week. It will cost the club millions before he could make a contribution on the pitch. And yet, Pogba has highlighted what Ibrahimovic has brought to Old Trafford and what he could still offer should he remain at the club. So you must wait, which is better. Which is why we're asking the question this morning: will Manchester be making a mistake in letting Zlatan leave the club at this point in time? That is the question this morning right here on Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla Forilla. Hello, better one. The ruler of the Meta Kingdom opens up the floor this morning. It is time to tackle.
All right. First and foremost, Pogba, they signed you to play at 89 million. You never live up to that bill already, and that wage bill is causing a very big hole in the pocket of Manchester United. They signed Zlatan Ibrahimovic on a very big salary, even though now free transfer. Let's look at it from this angle. Manchester United starts their season in August, and somewhere around March or April next season is when they hope tentatively, according to the medical prognosis, tentatively that it will come back. He might relapse. So you're saying for such a player that will not play an integral part in the whole of the season, and the major part, 75% of the season, they should keep him on that salary and keep it going. I mean, the club just look at it that it's more like filling the car fat and you will not benefit anything from the car. Just let him go. After all, there is no contract that is binding him. There's no contract that is tying him. Yes, it's a big influence in the dressing room, but this big influence is not going to play. Business decision. Truth is truth. It's not going to play. 28 goals this season. Fantastic. Put your hands together for him. But at the end of the day, it's not tied to a contract. So Manchester United picked the right option, and that option is to let him go. Sorry, Pogba, I'm not saying I'm your friend, but this is not selfie, this is not short video, this is not Instagram, this is football. And in football, you make the business decision. That business decision is what made Manu Raiola earn 45 million in the transfer that brought in Pogba to Manchester United. There's not going to be anything other than that. This is the business decision. Simple.
All right, thank you so much, Legbete. Yes, indeed. The ruler of the Meta Kingdom. It's a business decision. A business decision. No time for sentimentality at this time. Why waste millions of money when the man will not be doing anything on the pitch? And that's a logical thing to do. But then Chidozie Okonojo is going to come here and be sentimental and give you facts and give you points why these people are making a mistake. I give you the elder, Chidozie Okonojo. Call him over the...
Yes, thank you very much, the Jiggy Man. You see, the elders always say that you do not get a mouthful of food by picking between another man's teeth. You see, Manchester United are a team that have just shown right now that they can be so ungrateful. I mean, take for instance, even when women go for maternity leave, the company they work for will tell you, you know what, go and leave, but we'll still pay your salary. They will say no, because you're pregnant, we will terminate your contract or your employment in this company. So much so, Manchester United, I mean, Man United have, it's not as if they don't have the money. They have this money. They're a very rich club. In fact, recently, Forbes said they are the most valuable club in the world. And now they are talking about terminating the contract of a man who helped them last season. If push comes to shove, why did Manchester United say, okay, come Zlatan Ibrahimovic, you're not going to play. Yes, you are paying you so. Why can't we split the money? Or you collect this percentage because you are not playing and you will not be fit until next season. That is one. Now, two, the truth of the matter is the specialist who took care of Zlatan said he's not seen an athlete like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Players recover ahead of schedule. I will not be surprised if Zlatan comes back before the time, which is the middle of next season. Manchester United have done wrong for a man who helped them. How many goals did he score last season? 28 goals.
You don't know how maternity leave works. See, when you don't marry and get a woman pregnant, that one doesn't want you to flush for solid. So that one doesn't want you to flush for soccer away. See, when you stop wearing your clothes, and do the real business, your wife will tell you maternity leave now 3 months, not be 1 year. Maternity leave not be 1 year. Yeah, I'm just telling you. Yesterday when you go your leave, I don't know what you did. Well, let me tell you the truth of the matter. No matter how you put her, Manchester United, that's your proposal. Let's even go with your proposal. There's not the contract for half the salary. How much would that be? See, almost 200,000 pounds a week. And then at the end of the day, he still will not play. He still will not play. He still will not play. So what are we saying? Why Manchester United does do the way they know?
Hard tackle, yes. It's always stormy and the weak gets hurt. Hard tackle, yes. It's always stormy and the weak gets hurt. Hard tackle, yes. It's always stormy.
Yes, Sports Radio 88.9 live from your champions. That it is the Hard Tackle Flow, a freaky fabulous Friday edition, and it's hot. It's hot in the studios, and it's getting hotter, and you can join in. Yes, it did. But remember, if you can't stand the heat, don't come into the kitchen. If you can't take a punch, don't get on my phone lines. But if you can throw a punch and take it as well, then let's find out how good you are. Get it on the phone lines now. Good morning, somebody. Good morning.
Good morning, my honorable.
Good morning to you.
Please, I want to say...
What is your name, first off?
My name is Jude Wandema.
Jude, tackle somebody. Don't say anything. Just tackle straight away.
Anthony, why are you like this?
No, Lord.
Why are you like this?
He's not anyhow. You are the one who's behaving like somebody who has... Anthony's not even here. Eh? Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Yomi calling from Orisha.
Yomi, tackle somebody.
Yeah, I want to tackle Overdose. What Overdose saying? Does it mean after all the salary?
No, what I mean is like it's people like you that can stab your friend in the back. That's what I mean. Manchester United are telling Zlatan that they will put the block because he's injured. Was he not playing for them when he got injured? Was he playing for his mother or was he playing for Sweden? He was in action for Man United in the Europa League.
Those strikers need to go. They need to bring in one strikers and they have to pay them. What are you saying?
They need to bring in one strikers. Well done, sir.
One strikers and you have to pay them.
The Hard Tackle Flow and the freaking fabulous Morata will replace him. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Hello, good morning.
Morning to you. What's your name?
My name is Steven.
Steven. Tackle somebody, Steve.
I'm tackling Elebete.
Tackle him.
Give me a reason. Give me your reason.
Give me your reason.
Why we calm down a little bit? Why you go talk like this? Why Ibrahimovic should
Not ask me question. Give me your reason.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Why will Ibrahimovic not stay?
Now,
Why will he not stay in Man U United, in Manchester United? He has helped these people out last season. Without Ibrahimovic, so many
you why? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. I don't want to tackle you. Let me educate you. If they're not let Zlatan go, they're not going to sign new striker, and they're not going to get striker till April next season. What's it with the use? What's it with the use? So let him go, free up money so that you can sign Morata. That is what the future of the club. Man United say they will not pay him the full money. They will pay him half. And you think he's rich? And you think the Lion is Zlatan Ibrahimovic will accept? The Lion is Zlatan Ibrahimovic will accept. The Lion of Judah. Yes, good morning, good morning.
Yeah, Salaam alaikum, how are you doing?
Wa alaikum salam, I'm very fine. What's your name?
Yeah, Bello Mansour calling from Ajimule.
Tackle somebody, Bello.
Yeah, I want to tackle Elegbete this morning. One of the questions, I want to ask Elegbete one question. Elegbete, now your money, man, you want to use pay the player.
I'm not going to answer you because that I'm Momoto. That I'm Momoto. You never brush your mouth. Go brush your mouth and move on. I'm not going to answer you. What's it they call him?
So, let me tell you something.
There's something that Momoto you give yourself.
The devil way you know.
People no one follow devil stay.
Hello. Good morning. The hard tackle floor. Hello, somebody. Good morning to you. Good morning. What's your name?
My name is MC Bawasa calling from Nikoi.
Tackle somebody. Tackle.
I tackle Elegbete. Why should they allow Ibrahimovic to go?
No! All these Chelsea fans, you know what? They want Man United get depleted so that they go feel the way. That's a Chelsea fan, and that's a colorless Chelsea fan. It is right. It's a business decision. They use SMS sack somebody. They use SMS sack somebody. You know, you support them. Are you support them? Yes. That's why you support them. They use SMS sack somebody when they're injured. You don't talk to somebody when they're injured. Which application I took us in the Manchester United dressing room will not be happy with the club because they allow Zlatan go. Zlatan's influence. No, he's a very, very influential.
Hello. Good morning to you. Good morning. I did tackle somebody.
Yeah, I tackled the man that is tackling Elegbete.
Overdose.
Yes, after the man should not sign another striker.
Is that what I said? That's what he implied. Keep him and not bring in another striker. No, let him go. Bring in Morata. Bring in Morata. Striker and keep Zlatan. Yes, I hear you. But the only thing is that let him go. Vacate number 9 jersey from Anthony Martial and let us continue business. Are you serious right now, Elegbete? I'm serious as that attack. I'm serious as that attack. Elegbete.
All right, on Twitter, FM, Chineme says anybody that says Zlatan should stay does not like United. Anyone who says Zlatan should stay does not like United. Yes, Venox says they say that when a goat starts daring a lion to a battle, you should check the grass it is eating. What is the correlation? I don't understand. All right. Yes, this beautiful morning right here at Sports Radio here, Bonabella. Hello, good morning, somebody. Good morning to you. The hard tackle floor. Hello, good morning. Let's squeeze in this final call. Hello there. Hello. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning. My name is Osi from Aja.
Tackle somebody quickly.
Overdose all the way.
Overdose all the way. All the way to somebody, see. Hello. All right, that's how we wrap up this freaky fabulous Friday edition of a hard tackle. Yes, indeed, and of course it is blistering. It has been blistering, and the action continues. You can continue to let me know what your points are, what your position is on Twitter at 89 Brilla FM, on the Facebook fan page Sports Radio Brilla for Brilla, because you know the action never ever stops. So we'll go on a recess right about now to return bright and early on Monday morning. Hopefully you'll be there, and we will be right here. In the meantime, continue to listen and watch live. Just log on to www.brilla.net. The action continues. It never stops. This is a home of sports.
This is Sports Radio.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Home of the champions.
I love to snack. I know you do too. So I'm going to share with you the secret to snacking that's good for you. It's Nutribix crackers. The tasty wheat crackers that is enriched with fiber and contains sesame seeds for protein and low fat. All in one snack. Go ahead. Snack with me. Nutribix crackers. So tasty. So good for you. Also available in cream crackers. Nutribix crackers is endorsed by the Nutritional Society of Nigeria.
Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM.
Your jack of one trade,
master of one. Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM.
Jack of one trade.